tangled in barley and weeds.
Hello everyone, my name is PK Mutch. I'm an intersectional feminist and a serial entrepreneur. I'm the foundatrix of Lisbeth Media and the Highwire Collective, and this is my September Viewpoint, the first one I've ever done as video. Usually I write these, so bear with me. Our theme this month is joy. First, let me say, if you are a woman, queer, or transpreneur, you are super special. No matter what country you operate in, you are an economic miracle. Okay, so as I get going, remember I'm really new to this video stuff. So if I look like I'm reading, I probably am. But I really want to just get this message across, so bear with me. So, you're special. And let me explain why. First of all, in Canada, for instance, there are 8.4 million diverse women in the workforce. About 12%, that's about 1 million, of you are self-employed. And kudos, by the way, because you got out from under a lot of self-limiting patriarchal weight. Congratulations. But get this, by our figuring, only 2% of women in the workforce, about 168,000 of us, majority own our incorporated businesses or enterprises or earn an income by having founded other types of enterprises, including nonprofits, collectives, cooperatives, and charities. And now for the kicker. Okay. If you also identify as a politically active intersectional feminist, that number decreases to an estimated 0.5% of the entire women in the workforce population. You are not only an economic miracle, you are also a bright red rose. You are part of a growing collection of movements actively working to end systemic oppression. And in case you have not noticed, the love you have for humanity, fairness, equity, and justice, and the passion you have for putting radical, inclusive, and fair society and new systems ideas into practice to show others what change can look like is exactly what the world needs right now. We need ideas, but we also need people who know how to put them into practice. It sounds exciting to be a part of this, right? But let's be honest. Afghanistan, Texas, who thought of that? Who knew? An early election in Canada, who knew? And keeping on top of the current jumble of aligned transformation movements and cultures in motion at this time, plus a pandemic with brain fog and mental health as part of its effects, all of the, on top of risking it all to stand on your own 2 feet financially as an entrepreneur or founder, is it no wonder we feel overwhelmed? Some of us feel overwhelmed, at least. It doesn't help that we are also often excluded from mainstream entrepreneur policy and support spaces because our work says to the world, we don't want to learn how to get in. We want to learn how to get out. We want to build something new. As an active person in this community, I know firsthand how consuming and hard work this can be on us and our loved ones. Who hasn't heard at the dinner table, okay, enough already? Anyway, if there's one thing I have learned from doing this work and from those who have been doing it a lot longer than I have, is that when it's all too much, it's time to dance. Many feminist, Indigenous writers, and revolutionaries, Audre Lorde, Adrienne Marie Brown, to name a few, and many others, have written about the importance of joy and pleasure as the superfoods of social change. In the book Joyful Militancy, the author suggests that joy is not just about taking walks in nature, it's about noticing and appreciating the process of coming alive and apart at the same time. You are witnessing and living your own society's lurching transformation and living your own personal transformation as well. You are unfolding in new ways every day. How cool is that? Joy is also embodied and experienced through art, poetry, music, walking in nature, as I mentioned, writing, food, and yeah, baby, sex. Plus, care, creation, connection, and ancestral power that flow in your bloodstream and your bones. Out. Joy defies the violence and isolation dished out by a still strong but crumbling empire. So, for the rest of this month, until we meet again, when you're finding things to be just a bit too much, I invite you to think about joy and take joy in all you are and the incredible work that you are doing. Joy is our rocket fuel. Pour yourself a big glass of it and drink it all up because we need you here for the long haul. That's it for the September Viewpoint. I'm PK Mutch. This is Lisbeth. This is my first time doing a video Viewpoint. Don't forget to read our new feature article articles posted at lisbeth.com. With respect and hugs. See you next month.
Used to get tangled in barley and weeds, walking down Honeycomb Way. But now that you have tasted all of my dreams, and I have learned most of your ways, we have but ourselves to blame. For the constant yearning of each other's being, of the one we forever